The naysayers. They're not even naysayers. They're really just people that suck your energy right out of you, because as you're going on to an adventure, like you're trying to either starting a business or doing anything, going to the gym, trying to lose weight. I mean, there's people, they whisper things. Well, they don't whisper, but I mean, they say things that it's like a drip of poison in your ear. So you got to really like just block that out. But it is so hard because you give it your all, and there's some things you just don't know. So you give it your all and you come up short and you're like, damn. And then it's like some of these people, they'll just say things like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And meanwhile, they're like, you know, if you're trying to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever pounds, 50 pounds, and you look at these people giving you advice, it's like, no, it's not, that's not happening, okay? That is not happening at all. Now, if he was like, even like some guys that are like, some guys are shredded and they're 25 years old, I'm not going to listen to them. Because, you know, at my age, you know, the body falls apart. it's a hell of a thing. But anyway, but it goes along with the business idea to where, you know, I come up with these, the design of the packet, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's like this like outdoorsy, wild, Western type of vibe with the product. And it's amazing how many people that they just don't care about it. You know, not to say they don't care about it. They're like, this type of packaging needs to be changed. Okay, maybe not. So that's the thing. I'm going to try to put this on the original. Okay, so let me back this up. So the original way I was going to market this product was through YouTube, and that was through KenHicksJr.com, Ken Hicks Jr. YouTube. Outdoors, specifically hunting and fishing stuff, shooting, stuff like that. So talking to some people, they talked me into developing the product and then developed the following, I guess, on Ken Hicks Jr. So I listened to them. I developed the product because from idea to concept and some of this soap here, I mean, it was a slugfest. And it still is a slugfest to where there's mistakes made. So I guess that's kind of good. So it's like 6 one way, half a dozen the other. I'd rather do the mistakes now, and that way when it comes time to launch, like when I do start having a following and people want to buy, then they can they'll have a really quality like part. It's the products are good. It's just the packaging that I'll be honest with you, I think it's all right. But as a brand, like the image I have for this brand, I want it to be a higher end type image. I think these, you know, as you can see, I'm still waiting on my labels here. That's another fiasco right there. But like I said, the shampoo here, I think it's a cool product. But some people don't like the packaging. All right, guys. So and that's fine. If they don't like the package, they don't have to buy it. This is more about a niche. They say niches bring riches. So I gotta look at like the type of people. Like I may have the idea of like this is what like the hunting community wants, or the fishermen. Like they think this would be cool, you know. They may not want it, you know. So that's the thing about once I develop that community, I got to be really specific. Like, is this something that this community even wants? You know, I mean, they may not want the smelly soap or something, but I think it's even though it is a cool product, and they're super huge, and I talked about this before where we got to cut them in half, you know, or something. I mean, because I've been on this bar of soap for almost 2 months, and I'm like, I'm like tired of it, okay? I want a different scent. So at least I got 2 scents going on, but I think, 2 scents, funny. But at least I have that going to where I have 2 scents, and then I can cut it in half, and then I can have like, you know, cycle them through. So that's an option there, but it goes back into the niche. So I really need to focus on like the hunting and fishing outdoors people. They might not even want soap. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's tough to see what they want. So at the end of the day, it's what they want. Now, some of these guys over here are saying, oh, this product here, your label, you know, this label, it needs to be changed to this or that. You know, that's not my client, okay? That is not my client. So it's that, I talked earlier, it's like that drip of poison that goes in your ear, and you're like self-doubt. Like, is this product good enough? Blah, 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 you know, but it's not. So it's going to be a good product. The customer is going to tell me if they like it or not. I do have different boxes coming. I do have different labels. So this is one label like that, and obviously this thing went to hell. So those labels are coming. They're going to be a different vibe, and I think you're going to see real quick what type of label does sell versus something else. So I think that's a good test. So it's kind of like, oh, I wish I was smart enough to plan that one out, but apparently I wasn't. And this is the label. Remember I talked about earlier? The label. This is the shampoo with no label, pretty much. It kind of pissed me off a little bit to where I reached out to this supplier, the label company, and I started communicating with them. And as we went down, this took like a week, back and forth on it. Like, no one wants to answer their phone and like just talk on the phone. Like, pick up the phone, 15-minute conversation. A lot of problems would have been solved, and we would have got to the meat and potatoes or everything. But we were back and forth for like a week. And then once we get to the end, he's like, hey, this is the type of document. These are the parameters. I'm like, oh, crap. I don't have that. I'm used to like some of these vendors that their in-house people would draft up the design. I mean, mine's pretty simple. So the in-house drafter would draft the design up, send to me. Maybe that will go back and forth a little bit. Again, it's a gone why people don't want to pick up the phone and talk. But so he said, the in-house designer is going to be like, $250, which I thought was fair, but it kind of pissed me off to where it's like, dude, you gave me the price, and now you're saying, oh, by the way, we're going to charge you for your design too. It's like most of the places I talk to, they include that into the price, because once they deliver a good product, you're going to keep coming back. So anyway, I had to reach out to my other logo lady. I don't even know what you would call that person, a designer, and she's working on the new design, and it's simple, and it's like, I think it's just like $160 or something like that, but it's very simple. I'm going to get all the AI. I know nothing about this because she started asking me, like, telling me what all this stuff is. And I'm like, look, I have no idea. It's just like, tell me what to do. That goes back into like my first hire. Once I do hire someone, and once I get to that point, is going to be like a marketing manager that's going to actually manage everything, tell me what to do. I'm going to hire a CEO that's a marketer. I think that's what the first 5 hires is going to be. I mean, I can sit here and package this stuff all day long, but I need someone a lot smarter than me to do this because this is completely out of my element. But that's, hey, that's why I'm doing this. This is fun, And now let's back to Amazon. It is atrocious. I mean, it is so complicated to do. I guess, you always hear these cliche sayings about like, oh, when you're an entrepreneur, you got to wear all the hats and, oh, it's such a grind. They ain't freaking kidding when it comes to Amazon because I know jack about it. I got to the point where it's asking about my trademark. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I just grabbed the document, what I thought was close, dropped it in there. Because trust me, they're going to tell me if it's not good enough. So that's what Amazon's I'm dealing with now. I highly suggest you go to the brand registry and register your brand. But to register your brand, you need a trademark application at least submitted. And I have 2 of those for my products, so that's going to be pretty good. So that's what the Amazon front. I wanted something so bad to happen this week on the Amazon front, but I couldn't make it happen. It's a gone. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing on it. It's asking me all these questions. So this is where I'm just plowing through. This is where I think like my character and like what I do, like I shoot first, then ask questions. Like they're going to tell me if it's wrong or I won't be able to go, further. I mean, what are they going to do? Ban me from the whole platform? Maybe. Oh, that would suck because it's like I kind of really need it. But I hopefully with the Ken Hicks Jr. YouTube channel, hopefully that will bring in some more people because I can do some cool stuff on that channel and people will watch. But Amazon, it's a struggle, man. It is a struggle. But I have some good contacts that can really help me out on it. It's just the teeth cutting part is what I'm struggling with now. So that's what's going on Amazon. Guys, I got to wrap this up. It's like super late right now, but I'm probably going to go back up there and do some more hand-to-hand combat with loading up Amazon and seeing how that goes. Again, like and subscribe. Buy my damn soap. And we'll see you next week.